Wat zat dat hier?
Well, I show you well the game on.
Ben je dat?
Ik heb ook een t-shirt daar. Nou, laat eens Jordi.
Okay, you want to just go and get your photograph taken now, then we'll get off at your places so you're ready for this search at 2 o'clock. You tell us where to go now, you'll go. All the young ones look like this. Right, lads? The young ones?
Get baggy trousers.
Vind je vrijdag in de oude van dat? Vind je jou niet wat in van dat? Sorry.
Hey, zet ze dan hoe die wil, heb je niet soms een bord?
Ja, natuurlijk wel.
Hoi John, doe die maar.
Maar alleen, ja, je moet ook zo dat. Tot je de oude van dat? Hoi. Kijk, je wordt zo super.
Ja, dat is wel wat blauw.
Dank wel. Cheers. Raus.
I'll tell him to come back in a couple of hours if it's all good. A wedyn yn gapsa bach. Honna, ar y wedyn de. Honna, sgwni sydd yn unan yn rhaid fi. Yn y fflat. O, ie.
lawr yna.
Go on, Robert.
The dangers of the inadvertent use of national cohort mine. With Nobel's constant search for improved products, there's now a new P4P5 expression. It's called Nobel 1. Here's where and how it began.
You go first.
This is our
I'm stuck. Yma diwygio na di cynwa.
Okay.
Ja, dan niet. Ja, Gerard, wel de Sinidio.
Som di wan i gael
Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Hello.
It stinks wax, doesn't it?
It's being done.
Bit he wants to draw out. He can draw as much or as little as he wants from any of these hoppers according to the formula he wants to draw. You can imagine that you have different types of explosives. You have coal mining explosives, quarrying explosives, deep sea explosives, seismic explosives, you name it, you can get an explosive to cover anything. And there's nothing dangerous in this building. We haven't added the nitroglycerin yet. So in a way, what we're doing here is we are going to dilute a quantity of nitroglycerin for a special purpose. That's all we're doing in a way, by adding all sorts of... Now, depending on what's going through the plant on a particular day, all the operator does is he takes explosive number 2, which is called plaster for the sake of argument, and he wants 10 batches of those. So all he does is he presses 2, he waits 3 minutes until it's drawn into this drum here, and then he just keeps repeating that process. Now, every formula is put on a sort of computer card, and these are worked out by the management for the operator. He can't change these at all. These are set, and they're accurate to within about 0.1%, something like that, especially the small weights. Now, once he's thrown what we term a batch, and a batch of explosive is about 1/4 of a ton. About 25 tons per 8-hour shift can go through here, and well, you can draw them in one type or in 20 types, depending on what's required on a particular shift. Once these drums are filled, they're taken up into the mixing department where you're going next, where the nitroglycerin and the dangerous materials are added before going finally for processing and packing and that sort of thing. Each for an individual ingredient. Now if you bend down, you can see the weighing, the actual weighing machines. There are 4 here. The 2 far ones are the big ones, up to 150 kilogram weight of anything. This one here is about 50 kilogram weight cell, and this one is the little odds and sods, about 5 kilograms going to this one. Now, so the water starts here and it dries by screw conveyor the required amount of any 1 or 20 ingredients into this finished product, you know.
Go down, you go down.
Hiya, darling. Right, ladies and gentlemen, come with me.
You'll do. He used to be an operator until a few months ago.
Well, I can have a
Well, go on, because I haven't worked here for 5 years. But the idea is that to make nitroglycerin, we mix together mixed acid and glycerin. That's the only 2 ingredients we require. And they're brought together in this injector. You'll see a diagram of this in more detail when you go and look at the plant up the stair. You're going around the corner and up some stairs in a minute. You'll see that blown up in size, so you can see what happens in there. But that's where the reaction takes place, and very quickly you build up a very high temperature, perhaps up to 50 or 60 degrees centigrade. And there's no way that nitroglycerin will survive those high temperatures, so it has to be cooled very quickly in a big brine cooling coil. The temperature's got to be brought down to 0 degrees in a matter of seconds. And having brought it to 0 degrees centigrade, at freezing point, we can then separate it away from the acid, which is unused. Some of the acid is unused in the reaction. We want to take that away from the nitroglycerin. So that goes to a centrifugal separator, which is like a cream separator, where in the cream separator the cream will go to one part of the vessel, and the skim milk, being a different density, will go to another part, so you separate the 2. In the same way the nitroglycerin will separate from the spent acid. So we've now got perhaps 99% nitroglycerin here now. There's a little bit of acid left. So we wash the remaining acid away with water. In this inductor, we call this an inductor. We pump in water in a similar injector to that. And this mixes very intimately with the nitroglycerin, and we can take it to another separator and allow the separation to take place again. So this one we're running off waste water, which we don't require again. We neutralise this, and then it's discharged into the dwerid here as neutral water. And then the nitroglycerin, we've finally got to mix it intimately with a soda solution, because we want to have it slightly alkaline, because if we have it on the acid side, it's not going to have as long a life as if it's slightly alkaline. So we have a soda solution here, and we send it to this tank with about something like 0.5% of sodium carbonate solution. So it's very stable here. You could actually sit in that separator for a period of 2 or 3 months, and it would be quite safe. Having neutralised it and mixed it with soda, we can then store it until we're required to use it in batches. The parts of the plant that we'll show you are the injector and the cooling coil, which is in the first building you'll see, and the acid separator. These are all in separate concrete bunkers, so in the event of an explosion, only one part of the plant is lost. This part's in a separate bunker, and so is this part. And the fourth bunker is this one here, where the operators are, so they're protected.
Dyna ffordd rhaid dod yn erbyn ei gilydd, mae'n nitroglycerin ond un peth. Mae'n ormod o acid. Wedyn mae'n mynd o yma i trws nesaf, a mae'n cael ei separatio o'r wrth ei gilydd y lle, i wneud yr NG yn cael ei gadw o'i gilydd yn mynd drwodd wedyn i separator arall trws nesaf wedyn de. Mae'n cael ei olchi, a mae'n cael ei olchi o soda, a mae o'n barod i gael ei wsio de. Mae o'n barod i gael ei wsio dyn, straight away. Da ni'n eisiau gadw fo na dyn byd, mi eitha law sydd i'r seals, law sydd i'r talis, lle da chi'n mynd nesaf, lle mae'n cymysgu. Mae'n barod i wsio. Da ni'n neud 100 pwys bob 5 munud a neud 200 mewn awr. O nitroglycerin. O'r control room yma i gyd. Os oes rhywbeth o'i le yma, gres yn codi, neu pwmp yn mynd off, neu rhywbeth de, mae'r plant yn stop. Because this is glycerin pipe coming between the ejector here, and the acid comes through this like 3,100 pounds kilograms comes through this pipe, and there's 250 kilos of glycerin. And then, once it goes inside the nitrator, efo, ma dwi'n neud ar gyfer television ni. Then, once it goes from here, it goes to the separator. Well, it's obvious to you and me there's too much acid, because they got 3,000 pounds of acid, you got 250 kilos of glycerin, then you got to separate the acid from the nitroglycerin in the next compartment, and then it goes to another separator again, who gets washed and neutralized by soda solution, and then it's all right to use. We do 100 pounds per 5 minutes and 1,200 pounds per hour of nitrogen, continuous process. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. People work, isn't it? Fresh air and sunshine when it's like this.
It's a wonderful
So
place to
if
work.
you'd like to come down the steps, I'll just go through the...
Lower swing arm there, gyda dawr swngwyr chi de.
Yeah.
Wedyn mae'r beipan lawr ar y sheath wheel, mae'r beipan lawr yna. Start mix. Wedyn mae'r clocia yma dwi'n osod wedyn. Mae'n automatic de, eisiau twtsiad o de. Ar ôl i, wel, un beth a'ch i weld ydy, stwff yn iawn, a stwff yn iawn wan. Wedyn mae'n mixio de. O'i gilydd de. Mae'n glycerin a... O'r sara mwyn yma. O, Find out sitting off.
Yeah.
And then tilts there. Keep it at the angle.
Oh yeah.
They don't get off. Wel, hij wil pois, zoals ja, pois, dat ging al wel echt, niet voor de zin of altijd. Ja. Dat kan je nou aan. Slim met de oude. Ja, staat over again. Ja, wat doe je dan bij? Hier? Ja. Heb daar een stof. Ja, een stof ze wil. Maar dat moet echt wel, dat ben ik al in.
Oh, la voce non te
The nitroglycerin comes down, mixed with water, into the separator tank here, where the water just overflows from there. The nitroglycerin stays. Whatever weight is required, it comes into this weigh vessel and stops automatic on whatever digits is left on the clock up there. Like. Then on actual mixing, the swing arm here goes down into the mixer, and the ammonia, salt, what have you, whatever's happens to be in the batch, comes along the belt, and they just mix together to make the batch of jelly or powder, whatever is required. Yeah.
Ar y chwys am cwrw fi'n. O, iawn. Yr hegia yn gwytio chi na di. O, na fo, iawn. Dos. Iawn.
Long holiday to go home.
This one?
The shot round. Want you to be in it, because that's the most important thing.
You've got to be in here.
But using brine to pump up to the bee and cool the acid down.
Lovely.
100 pounds on a full tank. Store it here, and then the sets will pull it down when they require it.
Right. Thank you.
just show you what the problem is.
I worked here from 1961 to 68. That's just a would you like to take these photos? Smile. Oh, she's better than me.
What can you say about it?
You talk while you're working.
This is how we used to do them. Years ago. Up to about 5 years ago. That's how the machines took over.
Explosives inspector's coming through. I don't know, I haven't seen him yet, but he's on his way around.
Oh, thank you for it.
He's never seen this happening, so he'll probably be quite interested.
Is that on?
Yes.
Enjoy yourself. You enjoy yourself doing this, I think.
When did they stop doing this, Sandy?
5 years ago.
Before that 5 years.
No, it's only 5 years because we transferred from here to J2 and K3. I think it was K3 we made them. Because we could get, what, 60 cases a shift out of a Rolex. We could only get about 30 cases out of a shift. Of course, if you had all been working as a team there, I'm sure we'd get a lot more than that.
No, you wouldn't students.
I'm going to try and find this film.
Okay.
David Cook's coming.
Gentlemen, carry on talking. So
Finish it, son. That's an old insurance, yeah? 2500. 2500.
Oh, insurance, yes, for I see that's lovely.
That's a nice one.
Can I never forget?
No, it's like learning to spin.
Plastic.
These gentlemen.
Come on,
Come on. Very well. Throw for you though. Even naar huis wil ik hier nog zo niet mee dus.
Oh, doe maar een keer aan de joh.
Kijk, weet je dat niet wel? Nee, kijk, dat was zo voor goed, hè.
Maar dan niet meer kaart.
Zit daar dan met wel niet.
En die spierkabel.
Kan maar nooit shoppen.
En die spierkabel. 1948, stel je weet wel.
1948?
Ja. Zij heeft zo zo. En daar heb je weer een office.
1948.
If anything should go wrong in this plant, then you will get a light showing up here, and that'll tell you exactly what's gone wrong here. Okay? Now, this is steam. That's where we control steam, and that's where we control the acid flow. And this one, you can control the bottom temperature. What we call the bottom temperature, right? And there's also 4 electric heaters in there as well, which helps to keep temperature up. Okay? That's all I can tell you about that. It's up to the individual operator to set this and get it working to how he wants it working properly. And once you set it like that, then you can press the cancel button here, and it's fully automatic then. But the only thing is, we've got to keep coming back here to check it, to make sure there's no leaks of acid or anything, you know. That's all I can show you about. Recovered, you know, reclaiming, you know. Whatever drops down the column after is weak sulfuric acid. And that is taken away in tankers and sold to other firms and whatever, isn't it? But as you can see, it's all glass. And the operator's got to take a lot of care when he's operating this place. You know, the orange fumes that you get from there are very bad. You know, but if you're careful, it's like any other job. If you're careful with it, it's safer, isn't it? Boil, whatever drops through there goes into that pot. It's boiled up again. That makes your weak sulfuric acid a bit stronger. It takes the water off of it as well. And then we resell that weak sulfuric acid. The rest of it makes his nitric acid, called recovered acid. That's pumped into that tank after the speed fluid column. What happens is, right at the very top, you've got this column, heated up with steam. You get that up to a good temperature of about 90 is a good temperature. Right? Now what happens then is you start to pour acid right in the very top of the column. And once the acid hits the heat, that creates the fume. Right? And that's what we're after, is to take the fume away from it. That's nitric acid. And that's what we're after reclaiming. That's what it all goes down to. And anything that passes below that comes down here. And that is your weak sulfuric acid. I don't know whether there's any way to go about that. What happens is it's pumped into all glass. Into this breacher, and it's cooled down. And it's transferred then from a fuel back into a liquid. And when it runs out of here, it's nitric acid again.
right to the end there. I'll put it on for you so you can see it properly after. Don't wait for a while. Goes through there, because that there, and it comes like that. Goes along the belt then, the small conveyor belt there, into the machine, into the machine there, and it falls down then, to the shaker down below here, and that's vibrating every time. So every time there's a back going to drops down the slot, then it's been fed then, gives a signal, it's been fed then into the shuttles. And the shuttles then, rotation then, into the middle, and then the taps come and fill it up. While that's going on, more backs have been into the next shuttle coming along. And after that, after it's filled up, rotation again, goes to the crimper, where it crimps together. And then it's still the same thing, carries on beating itself through there. And then it comes down then to the throw out, when it's been thrown on, onto the conveyor at the bottom, small conveyor. And then it goes up then, up to the conveyor there, to the waxer. Then we usually have wax in there. And we've got to keep the temperature up to 80 or 90 hot. So still there. Drops down onto the conveyors there. And then onto the conveyors to the packing house. So I'll put this on for you now. Just find out if somebody's in the bottom. So. Ready? I'll put it on for you now. Then come from the waxer onto this, go through this, all the way, on the conveyor belt all the way to the packing house. And that's when they pack them.
They come in out. They've got a box here. Put them in this bit. Això puix sol i 5 kg. 125 golfers. And then how am I on that? Oh yeah. Then I go and 75. One
He's done it as well. Yeah, he's been very ill, that chap.
Yes, he looks as though he's not had a bad heart.
How old is he? Near enough.
Yes, they do seem interested, which is nice.
Well, it's not just open for opening's sake, it's open because
You're trying to keep it open.
Look at, get that bunch there. So look at that.
Yes.
Get that action there, right? Okay. Right. You managed to get that? Yeah. That's good. Can I get a gear?
I thought we had a bit of fun with him today. We had a
So we'll nick up to the top anyway and just have a quick look. I'll show you.
You got time?
Yes, aye.
It's deadly looking through this viewfinder because the roads are coming nearer to me than what the car is.
Oh, don't worry about it. If you see a bus coming at you hard,
That's twice you got over a cliff according to my camera.
Oh God.
It'll be quite good this one, we can speed it up.
Oh, I know.
If you see a bus coming, you were right.
Can you get a quick view of this chap on the left hand side? This chap here.
Yeah. I'll do the window.
Alright, Andy. This is for.
I'll put more flash on.
Never find the gears in this machine.
Till that buster back up a bit.
No, he'll be alright. Well done.
So right, I got my own transport now. He left us behind today, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
There's so much to understand and take in, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's you have to work here to understand it all. It's a wee bit like Monty Python's Flying Circus, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's fantastic. See how Bob and I sort of know the world quite a bit, and we've got a lot of patience. And we try to make things, do things properly, so we're very cross if it doesn't turn out.
Yeah, well, I'll just move these. So
Oh.
Now you're beginning to see the view.
Terrific, isn't it?
Now, if we'll maybe stop here and just walk across to a rock which is over there. To give you a better idea of the whole thing.
Is that where you keep the prisoners standing there?
Right.
Looks like an aviary.
Right, okay. I think.
Well, no, in fact, I would say you've got a unique position because there's nobody taking a video from up here before.
No?
I don't know that.
I got a film taken of cricket from the top of the golf course.
Oh, that's it.
And I've gone right round exactly what I'm doing now. And it's blooming marvellous. There are miles of country what you can see.
We were invited to do Father Christmas with the train, which we did. I suppose that's obsolete now, is it?
No, that's a testing station.
Is it? Oh, I see.
Yeah, it looks obsolete. Yeah. One of the things about the buildings here is that they have to be of light fabric construction in case they blow up. And this is why they look a wee bit tidy.
Yeah, of course.
It's very, very difficult to keep them good there because they're only wood.
What's that?
You're nearly at the end.
Oh, the cow just come in now.
Oh, right.
my God.
Some more coming.
Right. So, well, that'll be it now, I think. Look at that, isn't it? Look at the sky.
Terrific.
How fast do you want me to go down? It's not often cars come up here either, you see. This is it. Look at that lot there, this guy.
The window.
I think the more people we get in it, the better. You know, I like the views and all that, but it's the people that are the important bits.
I have to try and get a few more in tonight. Go back on and just do people.
How does it do for the sun? Does it automatically close the iris up?
Pardon?
The sun, does it close the iris?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, it's fully on automatic.
We have to shut off, take all our voices off, won't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I won't worry about that.
It's 4 minutes past 7.
What now?
Yes.
Good Lord.
Get them.
Look at that lot there.
And that cheeky fella over on the left.
I'll get that one, definitely.
Oh, lovely.
Well, that's important. Okay, well it might be worth a lot of money later on. This is a good one.
Hello. Where the heck are we?
That's Bill Kitchen. Are you taking one of them back? These back?
Did you learn to speak Welsh, Sandy?
No, I never. No, I went to classes for 2 years, but I abandoned it after that. It was too easy to speak English. Although I think I'm the only English speaking one left in the factory now.
Yeah.
Right, this is a good one. This one. This is that fellow in particular. And, okay, right.
Yes, that's better.
Explain to them and then they can come over. Yeah,
Stuck up there in one bit. Stuck up the top, you know. Yes.
But you made your way. That's quite a long time.
So John came up to the landlord, we had to use the last to come down for a cup of tea.
Yeah. Did you go down?
Canteen.
You didn't get tea?
We went to the canteen.
Oh, you went to the canteen, oh yeah.
Make your own.
It's too long.
Yes.
Dit is gewoon Roy John naam, niet hè? Ja, Roy John is dit. Ja, nou dat is ja.
Ga je de whisky glas in geven? Is dit correct?
Oh, pizza, there was hell no way.